Welcome to Lanmoutarot. This is a general reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising for the second week of August 2019. Thank you so much, Pisces, for your support. Appreciate you. Keep coming back for more messages from Spirit. And if you like my style of reading and the messages are resonating with you, please like, comment, subscribe so more people get to see these messages. And we are using here, oh, okay, that was fast. This is the Energy Oracle deck. And at the bottom of the deck, you have strategy number 21. And the card that jumped out for you is number 2, journey. Okay, so some of you Pisces, there's a new beginning happening for you. There's been a major shift in energy for you, and I feel like now that you know what's the path. By the way, those cards are pre-shuffled, as you guys know, but for whatever reason I feel like I need to do a little bit more shuffling for you Pisces. So here we go. I always do shuffle, hand shuffle, as I start reading on camera, but I feel like this card needs a little bit more shuffle for you. But yes, so as you starting in this new journey that you are embarking on, after you've basically you've reclaimed yourself, you've reclaimed your path, you've reclaimed your life, right? It seems like a lot of you Pisces have been dealing with major karma, right? Not just your own, but ancestral karma. And now you're setting on a new path where to live your life for yourself now. So with having strategy number 21, which is number 21 is the world card, right? Is for major arcana in the tarot. So it seems like for some of you, you are really need to strategize your path forward, as you said, in that journey before you get going. You need to have a strategy about how you're gonna embark in this world. Okay, and we have the Queen of Earth on the table for you. This is a very nurturing queen, grounded queen, and I like that energy come for you. This is a counselor. This is the 12 of, oh my goodness, earlier I did a reading, and for whatever reason, I read that card as the 12 of air. And this is clearly the 12 of water. And I don't know why I read it as such, but this is how I read it earlier. This is the 12 of water. Okay, this is like the Knight of Cups. And as I'm reading this right here, right now, and it just came to me, and it's very interesting, like the way these things happen. But so for some of you Pisces, that's your energy right here with that Knight. With that Knight of Cups here, you are tapping into your energy. You're not yet the queen or the king of your suit yet in your ultimate energy, but you are getting there. Okay, and here we have the 10 of Fire, completion of a cycle, and Queen of Fire. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I like all that fire energy here for you. And I think last week we had a lot of earth energy for you, and we still have some earth energy with that Queen of Earth for you. You're still grounded on your path. You're still finding that nurturing aspect of yourself. But during this time here, you're quite balanced. Okay, all the elements are represented here, and with strategy when we have a feather with it, there's a sense of air energy, right? Dealing with the intellect, with the mind, having to think this whole thing through. As far as like this new journey we're about to embark on, like which way are we gonna go and how are we gonna get there? What do we need to carry with us there? When we get there, what's awaiting us? Okay, and who's gonna help us, or do we need help as we go in that journey? So we have the Queen of Earth, which is the very nurturing queen, but she's also not just nurturing in the sense of giving. She also knows how to use the elements. She also knows how to use the earthly resources to create abundance. She's also very abundant. That's like the minor kind of version of minor arcana version of the I'm sorry, I'm stunning because the light here is reflecting. That's the minor arcana version of the Empress, the Queen of Earth. So you are creating your own abundance, okay? It's not the Empress. When the Empress is the major arcana, there's a universe giving you, bringing that energy for you. This is you creating this abundance in your life, or at least you're feeling it. You understand you can do that now. You know your own power now. You know you can, you in that path you're setting yourself on. What you want to create is to be an independent woman who knows how to create her own abundance. Yes, you'll be nurturing, you know how to give, you know, but you also know how to use the resources, how to use the things that are available to you to create your abundance. And the Queen of Fire at the bottom here is telling you, yes, you are going to use your passions, you're going to use your creativity, and you're going to tap into your spirituality, your own intuition with that card here, your own sense of mysticism, right? Mysticism. And then we have those butterflies, two butterflies here. We know how the butterfly represent almost like sometimes the shape of the brain, right? The butterfly effect, if you will. And then we have these two butterfly here, and also the butterfly is the sense of transformation, right? Nothing remains the same on this planet, nor do we, as you know, as human beings. So it's like being able to tap into your own intuition, to bring in that transformation into your life, to create this new beginning that you want to create. And her third eye and her crown chakra is activated here, and the all-seeing eye is right above her head, almost like it's almost like the all-seeing eye is encrusted inside the sun, right? It's almost like we have a sun here in this card. So there's a lot of passion, that's enlightenment, that's divine protection, okay, for you here during this time, Pisces. And the universe, really, you're gonna use your own creative power and your own intuition to create this new beginning. Your mind as well, I just love it. It's so balanced here, and you understand where you are in your path as well. You know you're not yet at the top, but you're walking your way towards the top. You're being your own best counsel during this time, not so much dealing too far in your emotions. Yes, you will be in your emotions. You're an emotional person, you cannot help that, but you're gonna really use your own intellect here to be your own counsel, or to seek counsel where it's needed, to really bring this new beginning that you're trying to create it into reality. Okay, and the last card we have here is the Ten of Fire. Look at this, all the chakras are illuminated, right? I've been activated. It, like, look at the crown chakra here and that third eye on top of it. This is really coming into a sense of balance, okay? This is you really understanding, like, that spiritual aspect of yourself and how to make it work for you in this 3D world. Because Pisces, and I said almost every reading, you're a spiritual, one of the most spiritual signs that there is, one of the most spiritual beings that there is. And sometimes it's so strong you don't even know how to exist in the 3D world, in the frame of this world, in the frame of this world, the way it's set up, right? To the way how to function in this world, that's all about the material, like, right? Work, go, because you need so much time to think things through, to feel things. And I feel like now, really, as you're setting into this new journey, you are learning on how to remain balanced as you keep expanding. Like, look at that crown chakra. Like, as you keep expanding, how you spread your wings of fire passionately, as you chart that course, and yet to still remain you, who you are, that spiritual being existing in all those different dimensions, and still be in this world. These are the tools, his work tools in his head, okay? He's still working in the 3D world, from that 3D mind frame, right? In that construct, societal construct that we all have to operate on. That is what you're learning here. And we also know the 10 of Wands, general meaning here. It's also, yes, it's a completion of a cycle, but also a cycle where there was a lot of burden, okay? It's putting down those burden. It's learning how to, like, okay, I don't have to carry on all that responsibilities on my back by myself, right? It's a lot of times the 10 of Wands is depicted as this man carrying this stack of sticks and and just like almost being buried under it because it's way too heavy for him, like, right, being buried under responsibility and learning to learn how to put that on to live a balanced life. And that's what you're doing for yourself, okay? Putting that burden down, putting all this stack of responsibility, not just for yourself and for everyone else, for not just this lifetime, perhaps from past lifetimes that you've been carrying in your back. You're learning to release that as you're charting this new beginning, as you're setting on this journey for yourself. And it's very lovely to see. The Nine of Wands. Yes, the Nine of Wands is as you creating your abundance, you're learning how to set boundaries, okay? You're learning how to set boundaries. You're learning how to protect your turf. You're learning how to not allow those people that were able to that were able to come in and take advantage, to basically tap into your energy, to mess up with your energy, whatever it was there in the past for you, Pisces. You're learning how to create boundaries nonetheless and to protect yourself with that Nine of Wands here. And look at this lion here. That's like the universe having your back, your spirit animal here. You see the star, healing yourself, and protecting yourself. Like you literally like with the star, you're creating like that barrier around yourself, that, like, we talk about creating like to create a light bubble around you, to envision that. And you can do that just with your mind, okay? Envision that the line is coming from the source, from the divine, way up in the heavens, falling down on you, and that light keep expanding, creating that bubble all around you, and you're protected within that bubble of light. Anytime you feel like you're under attack, anytime you feel like you need to protect yourself energetically, spiritually, that's a very easy well, I shouldn't say easy, but that's a very quick way to create a kind of like a barrier of protection for yourself spiritually. And also here with the Nine of Wands, perhaps right there physically and spiritually, you're healing yourself and you're protecting yourself as you creating that new beginning, as you trying to get your wish come true. Nine of Pentacles, the second nine on the counselor. So the Nine of Pentacles is an independent woman. Like here, that Nine of Wands is accompanied by the lion, right? This is kind of like Leo energy. And here the Nine of Pentacles is accompanied by a tiger. So this is like you're not alone. You do not walk alone in your path, okay? Let's see what else do we have here on the counselor card for you. Actually, it's Moon and Sag. Oh, no. This is way too much. We cannot take all those. Excuse me, Pisces. We have cards falling on the floor. And that was the Knight of Swords. That was for you. And we have one that is on the table. And we're not going to take that one either. And that was the Judgment card. We're going to keep shuffling. One more on the Counselor. And the 12 of Water for Pisces Spirit. 12 of Water for Pisces. And this card really wants to come out. That's the 6 of Swords. Okay, so being independent, standing on your own, and moving away from whatever it is that was creating conflict and trouble in your life, okay? The Nine of Pentacles is that a lot of times that single woman, okay, she's abundant, she's reaping the fruits of her labor, and then she's standing in her garden enjoying all the abundance that she has created for herself, because now she's in a better place. Now you're creating a better environment for yourself. You have moved, because the Six of Swords sometimes it's moving from conflicting thoughts, might be just moving, especially with that depiction here. There's a sense of dreaminess to it, right? Dreaminess, I don't know if that's a word. There's like a dream-like face to it. It looks like almost like she's standing in a cloud, or perhaps on the moon, and like the way the swords are piercing through that yeah, it seems like almost like the clouds, and she's engulfed within the clouds, or perhaps even in the moon. Like I said, I don't know why I keep getting like moon energy here. And 4 swords are on the ground, and she's holding on to 2 swords, and these are the 2 swords of like the moon and Libra is represented by the 2 of swords. This is like finding fairness in a situation, moving away from wherever there was trouble, right? And knowing that this environment wasn't working for me, and I'm willing to turn my back into what doesn't work for me anymore. And yes, travel is denoted here. And with the journey, we also saw travel here. That for some of you, that's a decision you're gonna have to take. And here we have the Page of Pentacles. So this may have to do in as far as like work is concerned. Some of you may change the way you earn money, the way you earn, you know, a living. That perhaps what that change of location has to do with. That's perhaps what that oh, there's way too many cards. What that change is, that counsel that you're seeking, that perhaps that's or that you need to seek, that in regards to that finances. Okay, and let's take some clarification on the 10 of, before I could finish it, on the 10 of fire. What we get is the 9 of swords, and it came in reverse. So you're getting out of your mind. Like we have 3-9 here. We have the 9 of pentacles, we have the 9 of wands, and now we have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is the card of overthinking, like literally sleepless night, right? Think, almost like getting nightmares, or you can overthinking everything, being so much in your mind, you're causing yourself anxiety. This is one of those things you're putting an end to. You're putting an end to that. And that's going to be all the best. That's going to clear your mind space for you to think about things that are more productive. Things about how you're going to strategize in building your future, that abundant future that you want to create for yourself, Pisces. That's very lovely to see. Okay, flew into the table. 7 of Swords, putting an end to deceit. The card of deceit right here. Okay, the card of trickery, of lies. Someone literally sometimes even thieving, cheating, taking away from you. You're putting an end to all of this. And 2 cards came out, and that would be, oh, it's more than 2. But anyways, at the bottom here, we have the 3 of Pentacles. That's building, that's creating, that's building something new, okay? And here there's 2 people in that card. That means perhaps it's with someone else. The 5 of Pentacles came out. Abandonment, poverty, lack mentality, isolation. That's the 5 of Pentacles. These are all those burdens you're putting down here. 8 of Cups, deciding to walk away from what no longer serves you, to walk away from comfort, right? Not so much it doesn't serve you, because the 8 of Cups, it's there's nothing negative with the 8 of Cups. It's just a sense of, I know there's more for me. Okay, it's just comfortable, it's just what's always been, and I know I can stay there and be okay, but I know there's a 9 of Cups somewhere that's waiting for me that I want to go towards. And then this is the Wheel of Fortune. This is time. It's supposed to happen right now. It's an end of a cycle. The wheel is turning. The wheel is turning. It is your time. Okay, that's what this is. That's why all of this is happening right now. It's like fate has stepped in on your behalf. Okay, for this to happen. This is supposed to happen. There's no holding back. You cannot even stop it, because the wheel of fate has stepped in for you, Pisces. This is just very lovely, and I love how this is a continuation for those past few messages that has been coming through. And let's see here what we have. We have number 47, physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. And I've seen this card a couple of times so far in this reading. So for a lot of you here, you really want to share intimacy with another person. You really want to get close, and it doesn't have to be a love situation. It's just want you it's very important here to remain in community, to remain close as you go through that journey, to not close yourself off, to think you have to do it all alone, to really stay open. Okay, number 4, you are limitless. You can do anything you choose. Indeed, you are limitless, Pisces. Anything you want to do, you can do. The journey is just starting for you, this new journey. Spirit is on your side. You have all the elements here. You have your mind activated. You have your fire energy activated. You have the earth energy activated. You have your own water energy activated, and you have spirit on here, the wheel of time turning, faith on your side. So go forward, okay? Go forth and conquer. Start on this new journey and create all these beautiful experiences and adventures that you want to experience. Make up for lost time. I'm sending you so much love during this time. Come back next week, and as always, remember, love is the only answer. Bye.